Welcome to aminacademy.com. In fluid mechanics, let us discuss about free liquid jets and we will derive the formula for the trajectory path of the water jet. A free liquid jet is defined as the jet of water coming out from the nozzle in atmosphere. The path traveled by the free jet is a parabolic. This path is a parabolic. Consider a jet coming from the nozzle as shown in the figure. Let the jet at A makes an angle theta with the horizontal direction. If u is the velocity of jet of water, then the horizontal component and vertical component of this velocity at A is u cos theta. Horizontal component is u cos theta and vertical component is u sin theta. Consider another point P in a path such that that point P is P of x comma y, that is from x distance from the point A and y distance from point A on the center of the jet. Here the center, the coordinate of point P from A is x and y. We know that. Then let the velocity of jet at P in x direction is u and y direction is v. Let the liquid particle takes time t to travel from point A to P. That is from A to P, that is jet is traveling like it in time t seconds. Now we'll start the problem now. Let x equal velocity component in x direction and in x direction into time taken from point A to P. That is equal, therefore x you can write u cos theta, that is horizontal velocity, into time, let it be 1. Now y equal vertical component in y direction into time. For this, therefore y equal vertical component is u sin theta minus the time is minus half gt squared. U cos theta into time. Here vertical component is affected with gravity also, that is vertical velocity, that is half gt squared. That means here the horizontal component is same everywhere, that is v cos theta is everywhere up to the path from A to this end point, but at same time what horizontal component is same, vertical component is affected with gravity downward also, so which is equal minus half gt square. Let 2. Now from 1 t is x over u cos theta, substitute in 2, t value substitute in 2, that is y equal u sin theta into x is t is x over u cos theta minus half g T is x over u cos theta the square. Therefore, y equal u and u cut x tan theta minus half g x square over u cos theta cos square theta. For the simplification, you can write x tan theta minus gx squared over 2u cos square theta. 2u cos square theta go up is secant square theta. Now this is a path of the water jet, which is a parabola. Therefore, path of jet is parabola. Now let us find some results. First one, maximum height attained by the jet. Here, this is a maximum height attained by the jet. At maximum height, the at maximum height uh, v1 equals 0, that is initial velocity is 0, initial component of velocity, and here the final velocity is 0 here. Initial component is as it is u cos theta everywhere, but here vertical component, here it's more speed and reducing the speed up to here 0 now. Therefore, final velocity, let it be this v2 equal to 0, and v1 is already u cos theta. Initial vertical component is u sin theta. Now we know the formula of Newton's motion formula, that is v2 square minus v1 square equal to minus 2gs, because g is acting downward against the jet velocity. Then therefore we have 0 squared minus u squared sine squared theta equal minus 2gs. From this, s equal, both side minus cut, s equal u squared sine squared theta by 2g. This is a, therefore here maximum height. Maximum height equal u square sine squared theta over 2g. Then let it be 4. Then next is time of flight. The time of flight, it is time taken by the fluid particle in reaching the point A2. Suppose this point A, this is the point B. The total time taken to the jet from A to reach the point B is time of flight. For that, Time of flight we'll calculate. Here we have the equation from 2 y equal u sine theta into t minus half gt square when the particle, that is jet, when the particle at B, that is means y equal to 0, the height 0, and time t equal to time of flight t. Therefore we can write 0 equal to u sine theta minus half g t square. From that we can get it half g t square equal u sine theta. Therefore u sine theta into t also here into t into t. Therefore one t cut. Therefore t equal 2u sine theta over g. It's called a time of flight. Next is third, time to reach highest point. Here time of flight means the total time taken from the particle A to B, how much time will take, that is a total time of flight, but maximum height to reach is here is total time of flight divided by 2. That is a time taken to reach the particle to maximum height is t by 2. Here t equal 2u, you can put t days, t sine theta over g into 2 divided by 2, that it cut both. Therefore we can say t days equal u sine theta over g. That here 4. Now horizontal range. Next one. Horizontal range means the total distance in horizontal position from the jet point to the water reach the ground in another point. That is this distance. This is called a horizontal range. The horizontal range, here let x days is a velocity component in x direction. X is velocity in x direction, and time taken to reach the particle A to B into time taken from A to B, that jet take from A to B, that is total horizontal time in that. Therefore x equal u cos theta, horizontal component is u cos theta, into time taken is total time taken is 2 time of flight 2u sine theta over g. Now, therefore, x equal to u into u squared into 2 sine theta cos theta by g, which is equal u squared. 2 sine theta cos theta is in trigonometry sine 2 theta, that is over g. Therefore, horizontal range. Therefore, equal u squared sine 2 theta over g. Fifth one, the value of theta, for maximum range. Means here if you keep theta, that is angle of the nozzle, to the horizontal direction with particular angle, in that angle that jet must travel maximum range. That for that angle theta max we have to find. That means we have to find the angle at which the nozzle to kept to the horizontal, that for that theta that range must be maximum. We will do that one. Here for that sine 2 theta maximum value is 1. From that sine 90, that is 2 theta is here 90 degree. Since sine 90 is 1. From that theta equal 90 by 2, 45 degree. Therefore, 45 degree. Therefore, the maximum range, from that you can do the maximum. The horizontal range is u squared sine, here 2 theta is 90 degrees over g. Therefore, maximum range sine 90 is 1. Therefore, u squared by g. So we have done. Please subscribe our YouTube channel.